Welcome back to Take the Leap Management, the podcast where we explore strategies, tools, and insights for impactful project and portfolio management. In today's episode, the ninth in our series on sustainable project portfolio management, we're covering reporting and communicating sustainable portfolio performance. Reporting on sustainability isn't just about checking a box, it's about transparently showcasing your progress, building trust with stakeholders, and demonstrating the real value that sustainability brings to your organization. In this episode, we'll discuss why effective communication is crucial, the key metrics to include, and how to use reporting frameworks to share meaningful updates on your sustainable projects. Why is sustainability reporting so important? First, it builds accountability. By reporting on your sustainability goals and progress, you're holding your organization accountable to these commitments. This accountability is especially crucial in sustainability because many of these goals involve long-term change. Regular updates on progress ensure that everyone, from team members to external stakeholders, stays aligned with the mission. Second, transparent reporting builds trust with stakeholders, such as investors, customers, and partners, who are increasingly looking for companies that prioritize environmental and social impact. Showing that your organization is making real progress towards sustainability, not just talking about it, can enhance your brand reputation, attract purpose-driven investors, and strengthen stakeholder relationships. One of the first steps in creating an effective sustainability report is identifying the key performance indicators, KPIs, that will best represent the impact of your projects. Choosing the right KPIs is crucial because it allows stakeholders to clearly see how your sustainability initiatives contribute to broader organizational and societal goals. KPIs for a sustainable portfolio usually fall into three main categories: environmental, social, and economic. For environmental impact, some common metrics might include carbon emissions, energy consumption, waste reduction, and water usage. For example, if one of your sustainability goals is to reduce your organization's carbon footprint, tracking the decrease in emissions over time can provide a concrete measure of progress. Social KPIs, on the other hand, might include metrics related to employee well-being, community impact, or diversity and inclusion. For instance, if a project involves local hiring, tracking the number of jobs created, or training hours provided, can show the project's positive social impact. Economic KPIs, meanwhile, may look at long-term financial benefits, like cost savings, from energy efficiency, or revenue from new sustainable products. Including these three categories provides a well-rounded view of how sustainability is integrated into your portfolio, giving stakeholders a clear understanding of the diverse value your projects create. Once you've identified the right KPIs, the next step is to choose a reporting framework. Reporting frameworks provide a standardized way to present your sustainability data, making it easier for stakeholders to understand and compare progress across time and with other organizations. One widely used framework is the Global Reporting Initiative, GRI, which includes guidelines for tracking environmental, social, and governance, ESG metrics. The GRI framework covers a wide range of indicators, from emissions to employee rights, making it a comprehensive option for organizations looking to report on multiple sustainability dimensions. Another popular framework is the Sustainability Accounting Standards Board, SASB, which focuses on industry-specific standards. If you're in an industry with unique sustainability challenges, like energy, manufacturing, or finance, SASB provides tailored metrics that highlight the most relevant sustainability issues. A framework that's becoming increasingly relevant, especially with larger organizations, is the Task Force on Climate-Related Financial Disclosures, TCFD. TCFD focuses specifically on climate-related risks and opportunities, helping organizations assess and disclose the financial impact of climate change on their operations. For example, if your portfolio includes projects that are particularly vulnerable to climate risks, like extreme weather events or regulatory changes, TCFD can guide you in reporting these risks and the steps you're taking to mitigate them. This level of transparency is crucial as investors and stakeholders increasingly expect organizations to address climate-related issues in a financially relevant way. Beyond choosing the framework, it's essential to decide on the frequency and format of your reporting. Some organizations release annual sustainability reports, while others choose quarterly or biannual updates. The frequency largely depends on the audience's needs and the pace of change within your portfolio. If you're in a fast-moving industry or have set ambitious short-term sustainability targets, more frequent updates might be beneficial. However, if sustainability goals involve longer-term projects, like reducing overall emissions by a certain percentage in 5 years, annual reports could be more appropriate, providing enough time to show meaningful progress. The format of the report, whether it's a digital document, a web-based dashboard, or a presentation, should be designed to maximize accessibility for your audience. Let's talk about telling a compelling story with your sustainability report. Data and metrics are essential, but they don't always resonate with audiences unless they're presented in a way that tells a story. Start by contextualizing your KPIs with the broader goals of your organization and the impact you aim to make. For example, if you're reporting on energy savings, explain why this matters in the context of your organization's commitment to fighting climate change. Or, if your report highlights social impact metrics, share stories of individuals or communities who have benefited from your projects. This narrative approach humanizes the data, allowing stakeholders to see the real-world impact of your sustainability efforts. Visual aids, such as graphs, charts, and infographics, can also help communicate complex data in a more accessible way. Instead of listing raw numbers, use visualizations to show trends, comparisons, or milestones. For example, a graph showing the reduction in carbon emissions over several years can illustrate progress more effectively than just stating that emissions dropped by a certain percentage. Interactive digital dashboards are also becoming popular, especially for organizations that want to provide real-time or regularly updated information. These dashboards allow stakeholders to explore the data themselves, adding a layer of transparency and engagement. One of the key components of sustainability reporting is acknowledging challenges and areas for improvement. No sustainability journey is perfect, and stakeholders appreciate transparency about what's working and what isn't. If certain goals weren't met, or if specific projects faced obstacles, discuss these openly and outline what you're doing to address them. For instance, if a project aimed at reducing water usage fell short of its target, explain the factors that led to the shortfall and the adjustments being made to improve future performance. This level of honesty not only builds trust, but also shows that your organization is committed to continuous improvement in its sustainability efforts. Another important element is communicating future goals and next steps. Effective sustainability reporting isn't just about showcasing past achievements, it's also about demonstrating a commitment to ongoing progress. Use the report to outline upcoming projects, future targets, or adjustments to current goals based on your recent findings. For example, if your report reveals that a waste reduction initiative was particularly successful, you might set a new, more ambitious target for the next period. Conversely, if a goal proved to be overly optimistic, use the report to communicate a realistic timeline for achieving it. This forward-looking approach keeps stakeholders engaged and reassures them that sustainability remains a priority. For many organizations, reporting to internal stakeholders is just as important as external communication. Internal reporting helps keep teams aligned, reinforcing the importance of sustainability across departments and ensuring everyone is working toward the same objectives. For instance, internal reports can help project teams understand how their efforts fit into the organization's larger goals, boosting morale and encouraging continued commitment to sustainability. Regular updates for internal stakeholders also provide an opportunity to celebrate successes, share best practices, and foster a collaborative culture focused on sustainability. Finally, a crucial aspect of sustainability communication is engaging your audience beyond the report itself. Reporting is just one part of a larger communication strategy. After releasing a report, consider hosting webinars, Q&A sessions, or interactive workshops where stakeholders can learn more about your sustainability initiatives, ask questions, and provide feedback. This engagement creates a two-way conversation, allowing stakeholders to feel more connected to your organization's goals and to see that their concerns and questions are being addressed. For example, after releasing a sustainability report, an organization might host a virtual town hall with key team members who can walk stakeholders through the highlights and answer questions about specific metrics or future plans. This open communication fosters a sense of community and transparency, reinforcing the organization's commitment to accountability and stakeholder engagement. To summarize, effective reporting and communication of sustainable portfolio performance is about more than just presenting data. It's about telling a story that highlights achievements, acknowledges challenges, and sets a clear path for future progress. By choosing the right KPIs, adopting a suitable reporting framework, and using visualizations and storytelling, you can create reports that engage and inspire stakeholders. Transparent communication about both successes and areas for improvement builds trust and reinforces your organization's dedication to sustainability. And by creating opportunities for dialogue, you invite stakeholders to become partners in your sustainability journey. Thank you for joining us today on Take the Leap Management. I hope this episode has provided you with valuable insights on how to report and communicate sustainable portfolio performance effectively. In our final episode of this series, we'll be looking ahead to discuss future trends in sustainable project portfolio management, from evolving regulations to technological advancements that are shaping the future of sustainable practices. If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe, share it with your colleagues, and stay tuned for more insights into sustainable project portfolio management. Until next time, keep communicating with transparency and keep taking the leap.